And it is SNL Snooze News live at 11 in the heart of Thailand. And our cast members at producer the Brickashaw Ferguson.
Yankees up.
And at news anchor Leon Kwan.
At creative talent Rack Thai.
And at news anchor Domino.
I didn't have any corn.
Good evening. Welcome to Snooze News at 11. I'm Leon Kwan and this is my colleague Domino. Tonight we will be covering the latest stories involving crime in Thailand. Tonight we are covering some top stories involving the illegal industries of human slavery, gang violence, and forced prostitution. The human slavery industry is one of Thailand's biggest problems, and currently 300,000 women and children are trafficked on a daily basis. Around 80,000 women and children have been sold into Thailand's sex industry since 1990. 20 years ago, Thailand was the forefront for trafficked women during the Vietnam War era.
This multi-billion-dollar industry also includes the forced labor in construction sites and in sweatshops. Along with human trafficking, gang violence has taken over the peace of small cities and has exploited our youth. So all of you out there watching right now, get ready, because we're going to bake your noodle. First up, the ever-increasing troubles of slavery have gotten completely out of hand. Thousands of women and children from all over are being brought and sold into the slavery industry every day. As for business, for exploiting these people is on the rise. The government is providing less and less support. Covering our story in the heart of Bangkok is the reporter Rack Thai.
Thanks, Domino. Right now I'm covering the developing story dealing with the gruesome industry of the trafficking of women and children in Bangkok. These people are being exploited sexually within the criminal interests of international agencies. Many of these people are brought here from third world countries and are forced into industrial construction, commercial fisheries farms, and sexual labor. Commercial agriculture and domestic services such as the sweatshops are the most documented areas of forced labor. Thailand's fairly popular success in the workforce and better living conditions than other neighboring countries attracts migrants to the major cities. People from Russia, Laos, Cambodia, Burma, and Fiji flee political persecution and poverty to make a better life for themselves, but are sadly exploited and trafficked upon arrival. It is estimated that 300,000 women and children are involved in the sex trade in Southeast Asia. Those especially at risk include the people of Northeast Hill Tribe and the ethnic minorities of Thailand.
Coming up, we will have a personal story from a frantic woman in Thailand. We will be back after this break.
Here we are, Thailand, the best place in town, the heart of Bangkok, and major exporter of rice and coffee.
Here we are, Thai, the best place in town, eating some rice.
She's like ginger. Really skinny.
Delicious. Here we are at Thai, the best place in town, drinking our export coffee. Oh wow. Come back and visit Thai, the best place in town, home of the lean cuisine and coffee and rice exporting, which is rather delicious. And how's your Thai food, kids?
Just perfect!
Welcome back. Now we will be going to the Brickashaw interviewing a woman live in Chiang Rai.
Thank you, Domino and Leon Kwan. Right now I'm here with Tamara, a single mother of 3 who just lost her oldest child.
That's true.
Would you like to share your gut-wrenching story?
Yes, I would. It was yesterday that I lost her. She was going down to the market in the morning hours, and she was getting some fresh fruits. As the afternoon hours approached, I realized she was nowhere to be found. I had the official search for her, but it was no use. She was long gone. I just loved her so much with every little touch of my heart, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do without her, but I have no options. Without any options, I have no money, continuous search, I just have nothing left to do.
It's okay. Thank you. This concludes my interview.
That is so heart-wrenching, isn't it, Domino?
Yes, it is indeed. We'll be right back.
Attention viewers, for those of you who do not know who I am Peo Puntarat, and I was the first athlete to win a medal at the Olympics for Thailand. I am here to share with you today the issue of child neglect and begging. Thousands of innocent children are abducted and exploited daily into prostitution, gang organizations, and street begging. I am here with a rescued child named Sunny, who is a victim of child begging. He now has a chance to grow up as a normal child. Many other children aren't so lucky. Most are in the same industry that Sunny was involved in. You can do your part in providing a better life for these young children by adopting one and providing a better all-around life. For more information, please call 1-800-THAI.
Now we'll be going to the field with Rak Tai on child begging.
What do you have to say, Ragtai?
Currently, I am studying the business of child begging in Bangkok today. Child begging has proved to be a profitable industry, and often the children receive nothing from their earnings and are beaten. These children behind me are regularly bought and kidnapped from underprivileged families. Families will frequently sell their own children to support themselves, but government organizations are trying to rescue and rehabilitate them. Children ranging from 3 to 10 years old are the targeted age group and are mostly placed in busy tourist attractions and busy cities such as Bangkok. These children sit along the dusty roads and in the hot sun all day, which makes us believe there is little hope for their future. They have poor health and are undernourished. Although criminals grasp this opportunity to abuse these children, the industry is slowly declining due to authoritative actions and charity work. This is Rak Tai reporting live in Bangkok.
We are back, now to the Brickshaw with gang violence.
Thanks, boys. Now right behind me is the aftermath of the horrific clash between the Pumas and the Panthers. As of right now, there are 15 wounded and 5 dead. These two local gangs faced off in downtown Koh Phi Phi, where drugs were the reason for the violence. Among the insurgents were young children who were forced into the illegal business. Gang wars are a major problem in Thailand. In this particular situation, the trafficking of illegal drugs has called for a major increase in security. The use of synthetic drugs, which is stable in most countries, is worsening in Thailand. This has led to the targeting of young teens for distributing and selling drugs. The gang war erupted from the introduction of Yava, known to the native people as a crazy drug. And it is very crazy. The value for this drug is $1.2 million in street revenue annually. Police are investigating this uproar and are using methamphetamines as evidence against the gang members that were involved. Thank you. Now back to the studio.
Our next story involves a child miracle. Let's check it out with Ragtai.
Thanks, fellas. I'm in the middle of Hat Tai right now, where I'm covering the breaking story of a rescued baby from the commercial trade of human trafficking. This baby, whose name is concealed to protect the family's identity, was kidnapped and sold on the illegal market for sexual exploitation. However, after 6 months of searching, the Thai government had found this helpless baby in the back streets of Hat Tai, but is still searching for the assailants. Babies for cash, if you will, is a growing problem in South Thailand, but the government is taking significant action to prevent the trafficking of children. Penalties for criminals who target children in the age range from 3 to 15 can receive up to $1,000 in fine and up to life in prison. I'm Derikashaw Ferguson from the back streets of Hat Tai. Now back to you in the newsroom.
Here's tonight's letter to the editor from our viewer, Ashika. Dear Snooze News, I'm writing today on behalf of my small town, Chiang Rai, concerning the issue of child begging. This problem is increasingly getting worse, and the streets of our town are flooded with malnourished children and illegal trafficking. Every day, these children are forced to work from dawn to dusk in these horrific conditions. No one can say how many children are begging from the Thai capital, but the 3-month survey earlier this year showed children from 3 months to 10 years old working in the main tourist destinations and busy business precincts for long hours. My question to you is, how do we stop this industry? And to follow up that question, many young girls from my town have been captured and turned into prostitutes. One of my dear friends lost her daughter to this terrible business, and she was never seen again. How do we prevent this industry from growing so I can keep my little girl safe?
Well, that is a very good question, Ashika. Education is one way to slow down this industry. The government provides 12 years of free education, and everyone is entitled to this privilege. Also, 60% of child beggars in Thailand are brought in from surrounding countries. To prevent this child epidemic, the government should strengthen their borders and regulate who comes in and out of the country. It is imperative that these children are not neglected and that the Thailand government is taking drastic measures to stop this problem. Now about your little girl. Local officials with commercial interests in prostitution often protect the practice, so it would be important to make the law enforcement application process more strict. If you have more qualified officials in your area, it would lessen the rate of prostitution.
Thanks, Ashika, for that wonderful letter.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Here we are at Tyrone's Thailand Toyota, the best car lot in town. Oh, excuse me, can I help you, sir? Are you interested in a car?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, you never can go wrong with the 3500 V6 behind this bad boy Toyota.
Is this equipped with the fuel engorgigator?
Oh, you know it's equipped with the fuel engorgigator, which runs right into the Carbonator 5000, fueled with carbohydrate potassium fluoride, which really gets this 3500 V6 pumping.
And where are these parts manufactured?
Oh, in Thailand itself. They're all manufactured in Thailand. We export all of our parts and cars, and we sell them here as well, which makes the prices much cheaper. Come over here and check this out. This price is at about 9 G's right now. What do you think?
That's a little pricey.
Yeah, well, you look like a pretty good guy. I'll flip this price to about 6,000 G's.
That looks like a good price. I'll buy it.
Okay, nice doing business with you, sir. We have the best deals at Tyrone's Thailand Toyota.
Well, what do you know, Domino? It's time to go.
Thanks for watching Snooze News at 11. This concludes our broadcast. We hope to see you in the future.
Taylor Gang exclusive.
You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Everything I do it big.
This
Yeah.
is a 412 exclusive.
When I pulled off the lot, that's done.
It's a party up in here, director! Director! A party every day! Birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Birthday! Woo! Director!
Director!
Woo! It's a party! Oh my god, it's Tyrack time!
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah!
Woo!